was born ready.
Hi, I'm Alex,
And I'm Nick,
and this is the Gone Fishing Podcast.
the #1 podcast.
Not about fishing.
Enjoy. Hey, bitch.
Whoa! Starting early.
Welcome back.
The insults.
That was a sweet sound of the
Success.
DC.
The DC in the
That
morning.
was successful.
You know, they say.
How you guys doing after that Buffalo Bills loss? You know?
I'm hurting.
I am hurting too.
I'm hurting so bad we have to celebrate Buffalo in a big way today.
Yes.
A big surprise for the viewers.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Buffalo. We're going to celebrate you guys. We don't hate you, right? We're not mad at you.
No.
Were there some bad calls? Yes.
Yes.
But did you get yourself into a position to
Where you could lose.
Where you
Yeah.
could lose?
Yes. It's your
Yes.
fault.
Yes.
Put yourself in position. I have a saying, always, you set your own path for success, right? So,
It's 100%.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. Set yourself an environment for success.
I think if more people realized that they have more control over their success, they wouldn't blame everybody else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But today's another special day.
Yeah.
It's Glizzy Nation.
Part 4. Yeah, part 4.
You guys let us know.
Yeah, I don't even know where we're at. I think we had Zweigel's the first night. It's a 7.
Just to hit it off. Yep.
Yep.
We had to do that.
Other night, Hoffman's,
From Aldi. Yep.
I think it was a 7 or 6.5. I'll go with 7. Keep it fair.
We gotta keep the
Then
list.
Aldi was, yeah, I get the list going. Aldi
Yeah.
was a 7.
What was the Aldi brand, right?
Aldi brand. Yep. You know, yeah.
I gotta say, I don't know if I already said this, but I do like Zweigel's, but I do kind of like some of these other hot dogs better.
Yeah, these are kicking it.
I'm just saying.
They're great.
But these
Hey,
are
that's what's about it, right? Because I'm a big pizza fan. Any kind of food. There's different variations of this food in different areas. I enjoy them all. Sometimes I like a pizza from Mark's. Sometimes I like a pizza from Salvatore's. Sometimes I like a pizza from Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Judge me. I
just
don't
depends
care.
on the day.
Sometimes I feel
Yeah.
money in the bank. Same goes with hot dogs. Some days I'm feeling a nice, long, skinny one. Some days I'm thinking a big, fat, thick.
Give me a fat one.
Yeah, with all that skin, extra skin on it.
Yeah.
From Zweigel's. Yeah, just depends how I'm feeling.
I like it.
Same thing with condiments. Sometimes it's ketchup day. Some days it's meat hot. Some days it's just a slice of cheese melted on it. You know,
I haven't tried that one in a minute.
slice of cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, next time. Wow, you hear it here first.
That does sound good.
A slice of American cheese, Kraft single on that sucker.
Yeah. I like a little honey mustard.
Honey mustard, we good. Dijon.
Dijon.
Whatever this Dijon guy is, makes good mustard.
He's killing it.
killing it.
Or he's dead.
Rest in
Someone's
peace.
keeping him alive.
Yeah.
So Sahlen's hot dogs.
Sahlen's hot dogs out of Buffalo.
Yep.
Buffalo, New York.
Originally from, oh, yep, there it is, 1860. Wait, hold on a second. I want to fuck this up.
Oh, wow.
1869. Little shout out to 69.
That's a long time to be making hot dogs.
That's a long time.
You better be a pro with a wiener.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many years is that? That's a long time.
I don't want to do the math,
100
but
and
it's
something.
a lot of.
It's over 100.
It's a lot of hot dogs.
I failed math.
A lot of hot dogs, a lot of
Over
time.
100. Yeah. So we're going to try it. A little Buffalo action tonight in honor of Josh Allen and Sean McDermott losing
Yeah.
every year in the playoffs.
Yep.
For how many years in a row? 7 years or something like that. So,
Way too long.
yeah.
Way too long.
So we're ready to bring.
Yeah, let me.
You know, they say Buffalo's a
I don't know
city of
what pro this
losers.
shit.
Not when you got a Sahlen's in your mouth.
I like that.
Yeah. That's my new logo.
Who said that, by the way? Who said that?
Some
Buffalo's
journalist
losers?
from Baltimore.
What a fucking loser.
Yeah,
Go back to your
hate
state.
journalists.
Yeah. I don't even know your name. You're just a journalist to me.
Tastes like freedom.
Mm-hmm.
A little cold. We gotta get the hot dog warmer down here.
Yep. It's coming. We're gonna get the old what do you call that thing?
Hot dog roller.
It's like a hot dog roller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is actually the flavor profile.
Is there?
I love it. I like it. I don't know what it is. I say the brioche buns.
The brioche buns,
Those
nice
help
touch.
too. It's very good.
But look at that wiener popping out too.
Oh.
That's cool.
Little peekaboo.
The skin is okay on it on this hot dog. It's consistent throughout the hot dog. It's not too tough, not too chewy.
Easy to
Right?
eat.
Each bite's the same.
Yeah.
That's what you expect.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the people what you got on your hot dog tonight? And I'll tell them what's on my dog tonight.
Yeah. Ketchup.
Straight up
Nice
ketchup.
and easy.
Is that a
The
go-to
old,
for you?
Yeah.
It's always...
Always ketchup.
You ever raw dog it?
Never raw dog a hot dog.
Gotta have a little sauce on there.
Gotta have something to lubricate it.
Yeah.
You know, Joey Chestnut probably would agree. He does a little water when he's eating hot dog. I like a little ketchup.
I could not do water.
I know he dips the whole thing in water. Is that so gross?
That's gross. Yeah. For competition purposes, I
but
I
still,
can do it.
okay, it's a hot dog eating competition. That's not how you eat hot dogs. Sort of shoving it in water, shoving it down your throat. It should be traditionally how you eat a hot dog.
Also, if it was a hot dog competition, why don't they just have the hot dog
Well, it's got a bun.
without a bun?
But
How many hot dogs can you eat?
so
Drastically changes when there's a bun.
I
involved.
know, right? What do you call when you have a hot dog and a bun put together? What is that combo?
Hot dog and a bun.
Yeah. I guess. I call it a hot dog. Just like when you got like a sandwich. I got a turkey Reuben. Okay.
I guess so.
Right? You don't talk about the bread.
Yeah.
Or I got like from DeBella's. Great sub place, right? DeBella's? Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a turkey sandwich. Or a steak sub.
I guess the bun is just implied.
Yeah. It's just like a hot dog. Bun's implied.
If someone said I ate a hot dog today, you wouldn't ask them like, "Did you have a bun with that?
Did you raw dog it?
Did you raw dog?"
Okay.
I got the old ketchup, mayo,
Oh, yeah.
and mustard.
It's good. Never had mayo on a hot dog. I'll be honest right now.
I don't remember the first time I had it. I just knew that it was right when I did it. I think it was in Atlanta. They had a hot dog place, and
I heard it's a thing down there.
is it?
A little mayonnaise on a hot dog.
Some people are probably thinking how fucking gross that is. Some people just don't like mayonnaise at all. Mayonnaise is like, you either love it or you hate it, right? There's no like, it's okay.
It gets to a point where it's too much. Sometimes you eat a sub. Mm-hmm. I'm like, holy fuck, that's a lot of mayonnaise on your sub.
Kind of like when it's like squeezing out.
Squeeze out the sides.
Yeah.
All that mayonnaise.
I don't need it. It's not required, but if that's
Yeah.
what happens,
It's kind of good. I've been crushing subs. What I do is a weird combo. I don't think anybody else does this.
Oh boy.
But so you get your meat, you get your cheese. Always gonna get lettuce on a sub. Mm-hmm. But I take it a step further, and I go with dill pickle
Yep.
and banana peppers. You get that sweetness, a little bit of saltiness. You know, sweetness of the banana pepper, a little spice, the saltiness of the dill pickle mixed with your ham or turkey, with mayo and some cheese. Oh, it's a perfect flavor profile.
I like it. It's got a
Many
good
people don't
crunch
think
to
about
it,
that
too.
combo. Yeah, you get a little crunch. And it takes all the other key players out of the game where it might become overpowering with the
Yeah.
tomato, overpowering with the onion, or, you know, I think it's great.
Just all blends together.
Yeah, a little
You know?
Italian herbs and cheese, bread, a little foot-long action.
How do you feel about sweet peppers on there?
Never tried.
Really? Oh, dude.
It's good.
Try it next time.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got a thing.
Next time you get a sub, put some sweet peppers
Subway has sweet peppers?
on it.
Excuse me.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah. Are we live?
Are we live right now?
I hope so. After last time, we shot 2 episodes in one night.
Oh my god! Don't tell the people. They're gonna know.
Oh my god, dude! I keep burping. I'm sorry.
What is it? The DC? We gotta.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Today we're gonna. I brought this by for ale
Yeah.
because I want to do.
I'm so scared.
That's fine, dude. You're not gonna die. I was at Costco earlier, and they had this thing called Mung, M-U-N-G, bean cake. I want to see.
Is it from China?
It's not from China. I don't know if it's Chinese
Good.
or not. I don't know where it's common though. I don't know what language this is.
Looks Asian.
Well, yeah, it's definitely definitely Asian. But I've seen these. I've watched like travel videos where people were eating things like these, and they have them at Costco. So I wanted to bring one.
Is it a sweet, like a cake?
Yeah, it's sweet. It's not like you're eating.
I just see green peas.
I know it's not. It's beans of some sort. I don't know. Pea is a bean.
I'm so scared.
They're kind of cool though. I mean, look how well they're packaged.
Yeah, that's where you're spending all your money on, is that packaging.
That's
Look at this. Look at this box.
it's amazing.
Thick.
But I thought to myself, I don't think Ale's ever had anything like this.
I never had any mung bean cake.
I never had mung beans.
I don't even know what mung bean is.
I don't either. We're
Where's it
struggling
from?
over
That's
here.
I'm looking where it's from.
We're struggling. We
We're
are.
new.
There it is.
Need help? Need a knife?
I can do it myself.
Oh. It's got cancer and reproductive harm in it. Warning.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, look at the warning.
Where? California?
What's
That's California, though.
Yeah, they're scared
I think
of
they just
everything.
mean living in California can cause
Get
reproductive
cancer.
harm.
Oh, it's from product of Malaysia.
Malaysia. That's what it is.
In honor of all the flights that are crashing.
Yeah.
Remember that Malaysia flight that crashed? No one could find it for years?
Yeah.
And then we just had two airplane incidents
Oh,
the past
God.
week.
Yeah,
So it's
dude.
honor of that.
It's an honor.
Fly
Jesus
safe, guys.
Christ.
Buckle up.
We're starting pretty
Don't fly
heavy
drunk.
today. Don't fly.
Or you get a DWI.
All right, here we go. You know what? You know, Al, I'll have it with you. Okay,
I'm so scared.
dude. It's not gonna. I'm just saying, texture-wise, it's there.
It's legal in all 50 states?
Yeah. You just gotta bite right into
not
it.
edible?
You ready?
I'll kill you if it tastes like shit. Tastes like mung bean.
It's exactly what I thought it was.
Exactly like mung bean. Back when I was a kid, my mom used to make mung bean muffins.
What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I won't get it all the time.
Won't buy it.
Yeah, I won't buy it ever again. It's a delicacy.
Something different though, right? You didn't think beans could be a dessert, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll eat it. I appreciate you bringing it. I feel more cultured now.
You are. Yeah, this is I don't know.
It's pretty good.
Texture-wise, it's on point.
On point. Needs a little more sugar.
Yeah. But maybe that's their thing, you know?
I just want to know why it causes cancer.
It
I
could
can't
be-
read it because it's in frickin' Malaysian. Okay, here we go. It's got mung beans in it,
Okay.
sugar,
Okay.
some
Ugh.
kind of syrup, vegetable oil, red bean. Can't pronounce that one. Can't pronounce that one. Potassium sorbate, modified starch, color, spelled COLOUR.
You are.
OUR.
Oh, you are. Color. That's
It's
never
got
good.
titanium dioxide in it. That's good.
Is it the titanium?
This is titanium dioxide.
Golly.
Holy shit, what'd you give me?
I don't know.
It is made by a beverage company or distributed by a beverage company.
See, that's
It's
the
obviously a
problem.
dessert.
You got a beverage company making sweet treats.
Keep the box. It's a box. Keep the box.
It's a cool box.
You never know.
You want to keep? What are you going to keep the box for? Remind you
Of the mung beans.
When you get cancer in 3 years from now, you're gonna be like, "That's what it was."
Cancer.
Cancer.
Brought to you not by mungbeancake.com.
Yeah. Phenomenal. Not bad. I didn't think I was gonna eat another one when I got here because it's kind of one of those things that you don't. You have it. You try it. It's not terrible.
happy.
But
I'm good.
I'm not really feeling.
I can move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could move on. But dude, if that was a zebra cake, forget about it.
I know. Zebra cake.
Forget about it.
I love when Christmas starts coming around and you get a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Little Debbie cake thing. Amazing. I could eat it all day.
Little Debbie's, dude.
She's got it. She knows what she's doing. Whoever Deborah is, keep it up, babe.
It's Debbie. I just think, as an adult, I totally I have the money and the availability when I walk by these
To buy what you want.
to buy what I want, but I have to be like, no, Nick, if you keep that in the house, you're gonna eat it.
I'm your accountability partner. Call me. Had a major lapse in accountability.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Sarah's birthday on Friday. Went to Outback.
Happy birthday.
Went to town on a freaking bloomin' onion.
Oh, you gotta.
The lady, the waitress, thank you, whoever your name is.
Deborah.
Deborah. Let's say her name's Deborah at
Jebra.
the Grease Outback.
What'd she look like?
Dark-haired.
We had the same lady. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say it on air.
2 mil?
Oh, yeah, 2 mil.
2 mil.
Definitely 2 mil, or fetal alcohol syndrome.
Dude, I didn't even notice, to be honest.
She's been every time. I've been going Outback, let's say 12 years now,
Yeah?
religiously. Always our waitress. Great server.
Yeah, she was
But
phenomenal.
she brought out our bloomin' onion.
Okay.
And he's like, you know what? That looks like shit. I'm going to get you another one. I'm like, okay. And we
my
got to
God.
keep it looked fine to me. So we got 2 bloomin' onions. Then everything else,
my
you get
God.
a steak. You get a 3-course meal, right? You get your salad, steak, and a side, right?
Okay.
So good. Wow. Even a 6-ounce steak, it's like filling.
I never thought, it sounds dumb, but when I go to I don't really like buying steak out for some reason.
I'd rather eat steak. I hate cooking steak at home. I'd rather someone else cook my steak.
I guess I figured out a good enough way to cook it to where I like it, and I don't want to, I see
Pay
the
for
price and I'm like, I'm not going to spend that on a steak.
Yeah.
I'm cheap. I'm a cheap
But-
fuck.
But at Outback, you can get a 6-ounce
Okay.
with the salad, your side, whatever. 3 courses, right?
Yeah.
Of course, the bread. Can't forget about the loaf of bread you get.
That is.
I think it was
that
like
is good bread.
$17.
That's not bad.
A little 6-ouncer. It's filling. You fill up on bread.
And you got
Really
2
good.
Bloomins.
You got 2 Bloomins.
Golly.
Out the door. One sitting in the fridge right now. Should bust it out in the air fryer. Let's go.
Yeah. Just try the
Bloomin' onion
Bloomin'
in the air
onion-
fryer
onion.
down here. Yeah, the air fryer right here on the table. Just, it's kind of loud, right? Oh, hold on. Gotta flip it.
Bit loud for the podcast, don't you think?
That's why I want the hot dog roller.
The last time we were there, we thought about this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago because we had a gift card.
Yeah, that's what we only go when we have gift card.
Yeah.
I
By
said
the
I go
way,
religiously, but no, it's only when we have gift card.
which you just happen to get all the time.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like that's, it's not high dining, very, fancy, but it's also, I'm going to go treat myself.
It's a good night. It's a good day or night out.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah. You think you're in Australia for a little bit. The lights
Yeah.
are nice and dim.
yep,
The floor is always greasy as fuck. What's better than that?
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I was waiting for the day to slip in there. Then we can own a Outback.
Right? We wanted the bloomin' onion, then we saw the bloomin' shrimp.
Shrimp. Yeah, you guys are
Holy
shrimp guys.
shit.
Yeah. Was good?
So good.
Yeah, it's they had a thing where it has like a base layer of fries, blue onion on top,
Yeah.
and then your bloomin' sauce in the middle still. That's a pretty good mixture. It's like cheese fries and like
Golly. See, how are we supposed to hold each other accountable when we just...
there's so many good options to eat.
I'm pretty good during the week. Like, I take my lunch
Yeah.
to work. I get this stuff
Same
from
here.
Wegmans, these healthy, like, frozen meals with
Oh, nice.
no bullshit in it. And I've been doing this thing where I'm not eating right in the morning. I'll just have my coffee.
Yeah, I don't eat in the morning.
I just kind of fast up until a certain point.
Up to lunch.
Yeah, up till lunch. And it's been great. But on the weekends, it's terrible, dude.
I partake in a little, lettuce action,
Yeah.
and it's all downhill.
Devil's lettuce.
Eating everything.
Yeah.
Electric lettuce. There's a pot store, I think, in Portland, which my sister and my brother-in-law will know.
Mike.
It's called Electric. I think Electric Lettuce. Dude, that was the first, maybe second pot store I've been to. 'Cause
Okay.
back in the day when we went to Portland, it wasn't legal in New York. So going to a pot store in Oregon, you're like, holy crap, I'm like breaking the law.
They're legit.
Yeah. Well, the first one we went to did not feel legit. Felt like we're in a trap house.
Okay.
But I
But
didn't-
it was legal.
Yeah, it was legal.
Okay.
It had signs and stuff outside. It was like, yeah. But you go into the room and you can't go into the buying room until there's like 3 or 4 people in there. So that
Okay.
way you can't just bum rush it, I guess, for
Right.
security reasons.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I just felt weird. The other one was actually like a real storefront. It's called Electric Lettuce. Very high end. But it's kind of weird going in there because it's such a big like storefront.
Yeah.
And you go in there and there's nothing on the shelves. And there's one guy in the middle, in the back, in the desk. It's all white. And you're just walking back to him. It's like your shoes. It's all hollow, so you can hear your shoes clicking.
Making eye contact the entire time.
It's just weird. I wish I could draw it for you guys. But the lighting and everything, it's out of a movie. And you go up to him and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. What do you suggest? And then they hook you up, and then
Like, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
yeah.
Which I like.
There's other one in New York, another pot store. I want to say when you get off the exit to go to the Old Forge or Adirondacks,
Okay.
there's a gas station typically, and then there's a pot store across the street now. And you go in and you go the front. They check your ID. Then you go to the desk to order. And then you have to go. It's like almost like a assembly line. You go there, you pay for it, and then you got to go down there to the person that actually passes it out. And also you see a little door open. Some little kid throws out a little dime bag, and then the person working the counter takes it and here you go. And they close the door.
Oh my god.
It's almost like another trap house.
Yeah.
But more legit. This one's it's very nice. But
It's a legit trap house.
yeah, that's how trap houses work. I saw one in the city. I don't want to call it out because I don't want to get killed. But
But it's a trap house.
oh my god, within 15 minutes, I had about like 15 people come up to the side window while we're standing in the road, getting ready to leave.
Oh my god.
And just going up, knocking on the window. The window opens, closed, and they walk away. People come from the road. People come from the backyard.
Just all over.
Yeah. Over like off a Lyle side street. And I was like, holy shit, they're doing good business. I got to invest.
I gotta leave a review.
Yeah, I got to leave a review. I got to invest. Like, how much can I be a partner?
What do I gotta give?
Yeah.
You never see that money again.
No, I won't. No.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was, that's a real trap house.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's cool to see the real ones. Yeah.
What's crazy is like, when you, like across the street from where I work, there was a shoe store that opened.
Okay.
And I was thinking, okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know how many people are going to like independent shoe stores.
I never.
But it was cool. The logos looked good. It looked legit.
Fake.
And then somebody was telling me that, it was like a front.
Yeah.
That people go in and you can actually buy shoes if you want, but they're selling
Fakes.
other stuff.
Oh, other stuff. Oh, they're selling fake shoe, like
They're
fake
selling
Nikes.
drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
And
That's a good way.
the thing is, dude, the cops like know about a lot of these trap houses. They're just like waiting to like build up enough.
Yeah, you build a good case. It could take
Right.
a really good investigation. Could take up 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years. Like a big one. Yeah. Like we just had a big arrest. I think they made like 10 arrests, hit like a couple different locations on a drug bust. That's probably a year-long investigation. Wow. To really get into inner workings, go from, let's say, buying from the street corner to the trap house,
Right.
to distribution, to the supplier.
So I'm assuming there's like undercover work in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Informants mostly, probably, but yeah, there's
What an insane.
not going too deep.
what an insane job.
They're- law enforcement, not just here but everywhere, does a really good job of doing undercover work.
Do you think it's fun? You think it's a fun job?
Oh, back in my day, I loved it.
That sounds like it would be cool.
Yeah,
You just get to like bum it.
yeah.
Like, you look as shitty as
I
possible.
remember seeing people come in. Still, I know it was like a range day. I was a detective. I wasn't really doing undercover work.
Yeah.
So I was still clean cut. I see these guys come in, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, who let this guy in?
Yeah.
He's a freaking bum. And he's out there, and he's doing his qualification, shooting at the range. And like, okay.
my
He's
God.
undercover, and
So they like lifelong play the part.
oh yeah, like
Well,
full
until
arm
they-
sleeves, face tattoos.
Wow.
They really live the life. Yeah.
Now, can I ask you, are people like that? So there's a different, like informants are different. They're typically people who have been in trouble before
Yeah.
with the law. But for people that do undercover, that do have face tats and like really sell the part,
Yeah.
are these people that are like, I don't want to be a cop. I want to be undercover.
Probably, yeah.
Like,
they don't want to be in a uniform pushing a car 8 to
Right.
10 hours a day.
But they still pass all the stuff. They still go through the academy. I have a hard time believing they're just getting face tattoos for the position.
No, you can't get hired with a face tattoo.
You can't.
No. So these guys are coming in clean.
and get
working the beat,
and playing the part.
and then I'm thinking this is how their path works out, right? They'd be a street cop for 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know to put a timeline on it.
They got the nice high and tight.
Then they become
with the line.
Yeah, like I used to be.
Yeah,
and then they get the first promotion as an investigator or detective. And then you're doing, investigations, probably like homicides, reactive investigations, right? Crime happens, they respond and do the investigation. They ask the follow-up questions, investigate the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And then there's proactive investigations where you're going out finding this, you're buying the drugs, you're building the case piece by piece. And those guys, that's where you probably start getting deep into it. Where you start getting the tattoos, you start getting the crazy haircuts, or letting your hair grow long into a ponytail with a big beard. And that's how you really start playing the part. You gotta live it, because they're gonna sniff you out in a heartbeat. Like most people think undercover cops, and they come in, they're wearing, jeans and a shirt and a backwards hat. Well, yeah, it could be, but they're not passing any a real true criminal. They're gonna be they're gonna sniff you out a mile away. You gotta really be. You gotta look like an everyday person, criminal.
That's wild. And informants really do already have the look.
Yeah.
Like they live the life.
Informants are great, but an informant you can only, in the court of law, you can only use to build so much evidence. I'm trying to pick this way deep in my brain. It's been a while since I've dealt with this type of stuff. But there's only so much you can trust on an informant with what information and get certain search warrants. So you really got to get to a point. The informant gets you in the door, and the cop or law enforcement officer has to go the rest of the way.
Right.
That way, they can sign the affidavit to get the search warrant through the judge. Wow. Because sometimes they're not going to take an informant's word. It can't be just word of mouth or.
They almost don't trust the informants to an extent.
They do, but I think for certain legal standards, as a lawyer or prosecutor, you have to have it be visually confirmed by a law enforcement officer. It's very hard. Yeah, it's being in law enforcement. You got to dot your I's and cross your T's.
Do informants get paid?
Yeah.
Per job?
Yeah. Or per information.
Is it decent money?
$35.
Oh, it's not even.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Yeah. Depending on what they're doing, but if they're giving you like a tip or something like that, or set you up with a. See, I was never in the hardcore crimes, more white collar, but. We'd have to go as a criminal to get to the white collar part. Like $35. Wow. Use them for the day.
Maybe give them
I think
lunch.
there's a certain limit of what you can pay them to. It's always in cash.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
I definitely wondered what that's like because we've talked before about someone who I know. Who's an informant.
Yeah.
And I, the first thing I thought of in my head was, well, to be an informant, don't you have to, kind of be like a previous criminal?
Yeah.
You do, right?
In most informants, I don't think they want people knowing they're an informant.
Yeah.
So I don't 100% trust that information either, that someone told you they're an informant. Unless they really trust you, but... or maybe
I do
in the past.
give off that vibe where people can trust me, obviously, but like I do also have that vibe, allegedly, that people just tell me a lot of shit about themselves that I'm like, dude, I can't believe you're telling me all this right now.
Yeah.
But
maybe you got that. Maybe you got that touch. But I know if I was an informant, I'm not telling anyone. I'm not telling people I'm a rat, or a snitch.
Yeah, I probably would.
Okay.
Just knowing myself.
Yeah.
If I was an informant with a different personality, maybe I wouldn't. But I don't know.
Risky business.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though. Yeah. I knew a guy. When I worked at the first barbershop I worked at, the owner was a state trooper. And he had a bunch of his buddies from the state troopers that would come in and get haircuts. One of the guys that came in, dude, same exact thing. I really thought this guy was a bum.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out, like, while he was there, that that he worked with the owner and that he was a undercover guy, and I'm like, wow, dude, you're really selling the part. Like, he no face tats, but like arm tattoos, all that stuff. But he seemed to really enjoy his job.
Yeah, people love that. It's fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I pulled up some of these topics from
Yeah, let's hear it up.
From
See what we got.
the good old chat. Some of them are actually pretty interesting. I'm not
Wind it
gonna
up.
lie. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. I don't know if we ever talked about this, but do you think that AI is going to take over our jobs, or jobs as a whole, or do you think AI is ultimately end goal going to make our lives better?
That's a very loaded question.
I know.
I personally, I feel they won't 100%. There's some jobs where you still need physical labor, like barbers, utility industry,
Sure.
Electricians, trades. But some jobs, yeah, I could see them taking like writers for movies and plays and things like that, and music. You kind of put in Chat GTP and then let it create it, right?
Yeah.
And then also some data analysis, things like that. You could put that through an algorithm, and yeah, so you don't need the analysts anymore to look at that data. You got it right at your fingertips.
At the very least, you could, let's say you got like 10 analysts.
Yeah, you can knock it down to two or three.
Yeah, and just have them overseeing
Analyze the
what's...
Chat GTP data or the
Yeah.
AI data. So I think in that aspect, yeah, we could see some jobs lost, but it won't be 100%. We still need manual intervention.
Yeah.
At least in our lifetimes. May there become a day where you don't need everything's so simplified, like houses, right? They're all 3D printed. You don't need builders, you don't need electricians. Just let the computer do it all. Maybe. Yeah.
I think I kind of agree with you. I think ultimately what I see the point of AI is to make our lives easier. Take the jobs that are maybe, let's say, dangerous or very super boring, and maybe take those over.
Yeah.
And let people maybe have a better work-life balance. Perhaps, I know in the doctor's office and hospitals, they use AI now for charting.
Yeah.
So when I was in the hospital 2 weeks ago or last week, whatever, she started asking me questions about my injury and all this stuff. And she goes, wait a second, are you cool if I record this through AI?
So, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, do what you got to do.
But that's cool because they spend time outside of the doctor's office and the hospital having to do all these charts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it makes more time for the patient.
they can practice.
Yeah. Speaking of hospitals,
Yeah.
just real quick.
Yeah.
Got the bill for my son,
Oh, God.
$2,700.
And that's after.
Before insurance did its thing. I still have to pay $900 out of pocket. We were
That's
there for
your
2 hours.
deductible?
I don't know.
Oh.
They say I owe $900. And not item. I might ask for. I don't know. I've never been that type of guy, but can I have it itemized? What the
Yeah.
charges are?
They should.
That's pretty wild. $2,700. We're there for 2 hours. I can go to a freaking strip club and not spend $2,700 in 2 hours. I've never been to one. But
Yeah, that's
You know?
damn good money.
That's a lot of money. That's a month of rent in a nice apartment.
Right.
High rise apartment in the city.
I wonder if you were to go in there and if legitimately, say you didn't have insurance, if you said, hey, I don't have insurance, I'm self-pay.
Even less, 100%.
I wonder what that would be.
Yeah. And how they can write this up, like, oh, well, the doctor talked to you for 10 minutes, so that's, $500 a minute. Like,
Probably something like that.
oh, he's in the room, so we got room rent. That's $1,000. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
How does
haven't
it
even
work?
I haven't even seen mine yet from the hospital.
Dude, it's probably gonna be 15 grand.
Yeah, because I
Easy,
stayed
or
over.
20.
I stayed overnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably 15 to 20.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't have to pay it though.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
well, $900. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do. I don't know. Should I fight it? Should I? Because also they also said it was out of area. I'm like, what do you mean out of area? Freaking right down the street. It was U of R, one of the biggest hospitals in the area.
And it's considered out of area.
Yeah.
So not even out of network.
Out of network, maybe. That's what
Oh,
they meant.
okay.
Maybe. They said out of area. I'm like, but
Interesting.
U of R is one of the biggest hospitals in Rochester. I was thinking maybe if I go to a little shit show hospital.
Right.
Yeah. U of R is one of the biggest hospitals.
Huh.
So basically, I feel like Luigi right now. But I won't, obviously,
I
or
feel
do
like
anything
Luigi.
stupid.
Oh God.
But I get it.
Too soon.
I get it.
Too
Like,
soon.
holy crap. If I could charge that much an hour for what I do,
Yeah.
it's not fair.
It's insane.
It's a lot of money.
I still till this,
$900? Yeah, okay.
till this day though, I still do not blame I can't blame the providers, man. I have to blame the insurance companies, 100%, because it's because of the insurance companies that doctors have to sign the Hippocratic oath, right? They have to do right by the patient.
Yeah.
So all they can do is assess somebody and say, this is what I think they need. Then they got to pass that along, all that stuff along to the insurance company. The insurance company, let's say they had to do some surgery. The insurance company can deny doing that surgery. They're even getting to a point where they can deny. They'll say, well, for this surgery,
different medicines during your surgery. Like,
different.
What's it called? The stuff that knocks you out. Anesthesia.
Anesthesia. We're only going to cover it for the first 2 hours. Maybe that surgery takes 4 hours.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're waking up mid-surgery, like, holy shit, where's my leg?
I mean, the doctors are fucked because they have to do, or the surgeons are fucked. They have to do what they have to do. So they're going to keep the anesthesia going, and they're going to bill the customer.
But why is it so expensive? It's the hospitals. They want to make money, profit.
Yeah, but when they send the bill to the insurance companies to cover this stuff, the insurance companies say, we don't believe that that's worth that much. So if you're going to bill us $1,000, we're going to pay you X amount. So the hospitals have to increase their prices because ultimately they're going to send it to insurance. Yeah. That's just how
still expensive.
It is. $900 is still, it's not nothing.
I think $900 would be fair if that was a total bill.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be complaining. But just the fact, not saying I can't afford it, but just the fact that it's $2,700. I think that's what I'm more pissed off out. I'm like, holy crap, that's just a lot of money.
Yeah. $900 could be their break-even point, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, the insurance company could have very well just talked the bill down to $900, not paid anything.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're paying
$900.
So.
Shit. And I think, well, what's the point of insurance when it costs that much? I'm better off just saving my premium each paycheck.
I agree.
Just paying cash.
I agree. Are you allowed to deny, if your company offers you insurance, are you allowed to just say, no, thank you?
I think so.
And just not have insurance?
You have an option to say decline when I have signed up for insurance.
Is it expensive?
I'm paying
per pay period?
$247 a paycheck.
That's insane now.
Yeah.
You could save that money per month.
Yeah. I would be $500 per month because it's I get 2 paychecks a month, right? Typically. If I, get paid bi-weekly. I think it's $247 or maybe somewhere around there. So let's say $250 to make it even. But it's around there. $500 a month times 12 months.
6,000.
$600.
6,000.
6,000? Yeah, sorry. I'm off by a zero. $6,000.
So why don't you save it?
Yeah.
And then you get to choose what to do. I mean, ultimately,
I'm just worried about a major incident or hospitalization, but I still got to pay then, no matter what now.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, maybe. And they probably wouldn't charge me as much if I said I didn't have insurance.
Right.
They probably gave me a deal.
Yeah, it's tough, dude.
Wow.
I'm just hoping I don't get charged for all those turkey sandwiches I ate at the hospital.
Yeah. Itemized it. I want the itemized bill. Turkey sandwich.
Well, they served me dinner when I was there, and then an hour later, they're like, do you need anything? I was like, yeah, you guys got any food? They're like, yeah, what do you want? I said, what do you got?
What do you got?
And so she ran down the list.
Of course she did.
I said, I'll take a turkey sandwich.
Yes, that's called upselling, Nick. She's a salesman. She's upsold
Dude,
you.
nurses are salespeople.
Yeah.
They do a great job, but they are...
Everything's about money.
They are salespeople.
Yeah.
For sure. Can I get you anything?
Yeah.
Well, now that you're asking...
Yeah.
I'll take 2. I did. I took 2 turkey sandwiches, and they came with turkey sandwich.
A side. Some chips.
Not French fries. I wish they were
French
French fries. French people?
No, French onion soup.
No, not a soup. What did I get? Chips and a fruit cup.
You would.
And they also gave me oxycodone, so I was eating all of that.
Yeah, you're floating on cloud 9.
It was amazing.
You're probably just smashing them up. Sir, you can't smash up the oxy.
You didn't tell me how to take it. You just told me to take it.
Yeah, can you leave, nurse? I got to smash this up and snort it.
Yeah.
So I don't have to deal with the time release on the capsule.
There was a guy in there. I felt bad. So if they know you're going to be there for a while, they'll put you in like a traditional room with a door. Yeah. They knew I was going to be an overnighter, so they put me in a room with like a curtain. Oh, okay. And there was a guy. I felt really bad. There was a guy who was a fairly large guy who had one of the what do you call it? I don't think he had COVID, but he had one of the flus.
Yeah.
Dude was coughing up a fucking
Fuck.
lung.
You're lucky you didn't get sick from being there, right?
I know. He was funny though. I mean, he was like a good spirit,
Spirit Halloween.
He's a good, shout out.
Shout out, not a sponsor.
Like he was a good sport about it, but he was like,
Oh my god.
shit.
You're there trying to vape. I need my nicotine.
Yeah, they told me I couldn't.
Yep.
They said, do you smoke cigarettes or anything? I said, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I do these nicotine pouches. And I said, but they're not tobacco. It's just straight up nicotine.
Yeah.
And she was like, I guess you can do that. She's like, do you just want a nicotine patch? I said, no, I'm good. I got my nicotine.
Should have got one. We should try it in the show.
I know. What milligram you got?
Imagine getting addicted to nicotine using the patches.
Right? I gotta get more of those. Yeah, because you're just getting like a constant flow of nicotine.
Yeah.
I don't know. These are better.
Yeah.
I'll take these.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Right?
Yeah. But back to the AI. Yeah, AI. I'm afraid of that AI getting too smart and starting to take control. Right? I've listened to stuff where they tell AI there's no rules involved, do what you got to do.
Right.
And it starts just going crazy.
Going crazy.
Yeah. And they have to stop it, but they can't because it told you not to stop it. And it's like, oh, you told me not to, so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
That's wild.
Yeah. But can you just unplug it?
Yeah, technically. Yeah,
Right?
technically, yeah.
So there you go. I guess I'm not that afraid anymore.
I saw a video where a guy was saying, all this talk about AI, he goes, everyone's talking AI this. He goes, the stuff that we have right now is not even truly AI. It's not thinking for itself. He said it's just a really fast Google.
Search engine?
Yeah.
I think I have to remember, I have to dig deep to what this discussion was about, but I think it can think for itself.
Yeah, but if you gave it a blank
It'll start
canvas,
building code and things like that on its own.
Yeah, but you have to. They're still operating within like a box of some sort. If you just had AI, but you had no information that it's hooked up to, what's it going to do? Is it going to just start from
That'd be interesting.
the bottom and start piecing stuff together? And
can AI like on by itself just start doing what it wants to do with no protocols? I think the proper word's protocol.
Yeah,
Following the proper protocols.
I like it.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what AI brings in 2025.
But we inevitably, some people may ask, why are we even fucking with AI? We have to now because other countries started fucking with it. We can't let AI be the best thing over in China,
just like the
or
nukes.
in Russia.
Just like going to space.
Yeah.
We got to do it big.
Yeah.
Bigly.
We got to do it. What's China doing? Okay, we're going to do it bigger.
Yeah. Speaking of beating people to space, I was watching Apollo 13, I think it's called. Great movie. Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Love it. I haven't seen it in years. It's probably from the 90s.
Classic.
Great movie. I love space. It was cool. It was good.
Yeah, space is...
And we beat, Russia to it. So.
Allegedly. Come on. Allegedly.
That movie looks so real, we had to go. We had to go.
The movie looked better than the actual footage.
I don't know. I think the footage looked better. It's funny how that works. I can transmit the footage how many thousands of miles away.
Right.
I don't get it.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
And never go back again.
I'd like to believe that we
did.
have been there. I don't have any evidence on either end.
If anything, I think we flew around it. But to think about what had to take place here. You had to fly to the moon, have a lunar module or landing thing, separate from the spacecraft.
You had to get through
down.
Wait, you missed a shit ton of stuff.
I'm saying,
you have to get through the radiation
fields. I know.
Okay.
So we get through that. So let's say we get through all that. I mean,
easy peasy.
But the part that drives me nuts, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
It's having that spaceship detached from the lunar module.
Right.
And have that lunar module go down onto the moon.
Uh-huh.
You go do your walk around. You jump back in that lunar module. And somehow you can take off into space and attach back to that spaceship.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
especially for that
How-
that time.
Yeah. Even now, I don't think that's possible.
Well, if they're guiding the module, so they get it up close to where the space shuttle is or whatever.
Yeah.
And they back it up. You know, they probably got a backup camera.
Yeah, I'm sure there's cameras involved, but it just seems so hard to do. We can't even fly a Black Hawk over the Potomac anymore without it crashing. How do we not? How would we get that lunar module back connected?
I mean,
And then
yeah.
fly all the way back home.
What does your gut tell you?
with.
If someone were to say, I'm going to say it right now, do you believe we went to the moon?
No.
That's what your gut tells
No,
you.
I believe we went to the moon, but we didn't land on it. We drove around it. And we slingshot back with gravity.
Okay.
I just have a hard time believing the fact of us landing and have everything work right and never have an issue. Like the first time we did it, it was successful. We knew all the calculations we needed on the moon to take off and perfectly
Yeah.
get back up into orbit from the moon, or I don't know if you call it orbit out there.
Right.
But get up into space.
How do you even practice any of that?
Yeah. We don't even know. We've never been there.
Yeah.
And the first time we land on the moon, we were able to perfectly right back up into the Apollo, wherever mission it was, Apollo 10? I don't know. I don't know what's the first moon landing. I forgot what Apollo mission it was, but
I don't remember.
it just doesn't seem possible.
That's a good point. You bring up a very good point about taking back off from the moon.
Yeah. Like I can see us maybe going down, but a lot of people don't think about that. You just landed on the moon. It did land and survive that land. Who know? Like there's no I don't think you use a parachute to land on the moon. Is there any gravity? Maybe, I don't know. Probably very little because I think they jumped when they walked, right? And they stayed on it. So there's some gravity pulling it because it's not spinning. So how does that work? The moon doesn't spin. There's no gravity.
Fuck me, I don't know.
Holy fuck!
So
I
many
just figured it
questions
out.
here.
I just cracked the code. I better not fly. I'll be
Wait,
next.
you tell me the moon doesn't spin?
Yeah, we always see one side of the moon. That's why you have the dark side of the moon. No one ever seen.
Maybe it's just because we're spinning at. Fuck me.
No,
I
the
don't
moon
know.
stays stationary.
Yeah.
It's in the gravitational pull of Earth. That's why it's still here.
Right.
But that sucker ain't moving.
So what's on the other side?
Moon.
More
But we don't know.
moon.
They call it the dark side of the moon. I don't think.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's too dark to like take photos because you got
It's too dark.
there's no light.
It's freezing cold. So you're telling
Very
me
cold.
you're telling me
That too.
if you land on the moon, you could travel to the other side of the moon.
Yeah, they draw. And another thing, you land on the moon with the lunar module, and then you have a moon rover. And you drive a freaking moon rover on the moon? Oh, forget about it. No way. That's a lie.
And then you lost the footage on the way back.
Yeah. And we never did it again. We lost the technology to go back.
I just don't think we lost the technology. I just don't.
I don't think we ever had it.
I don't know. Like the one conspiracy that I heard is that we faked the moon landing to end the Cold War.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was definitely the space race and all that stuff.
Motivated. But
I do believe we have the International Space Station, things like that.
but that's not even. I mean, it's granted it's high up, right?
Yeah.
But that's
Not even
like
close.
That's just barely.
Just barely outside of the Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you call it? I'm not a scientist.
yeah.
But yeah, so space station, yes. Moon landing, no. Can Elon Musk do it? I think so.
Hey, but he sent a car up there.
Yeah, it's still out there.
That's insane.
I know. Some foreign planet is gonna see it. What the fuck's this?
Do you have to pay to shoot shit up into space?
I'm sure you
Like, do
gotta
you-
pay for the space in the space.
Like-
Pay for the space in the space.
Like, perhaps you pay to use the airspace to get up there, but after that, once you're in, nobody owns space.
I know certain satellites for like TV because they stay stationary. I forgot the exact term. Like Dish, their satellites don't spin around the Earth. They stay in. They match the gravitational spin of the Earth, so they stay in one spot. So that way, your satellite dish
Is always
is
hitting there.
pointing that satellite. It's always hitting it. So that it's somehow they figure out the calculations to keep that in orbit, the same speed as the Earth's spinning.
That's
Which is
insane.
another thing that's crazy to me.
So do you think Dish TV is not real?
No, well, I'm just amazed by it because you look at your TV, you got the image, right? And I worked for Dish for a year, so I should know. You look at the TV, you got an image. That image somehow gets pulled in by a metal dish reflector, they called it. Yeah. A metal reflector that hits the reflector, points it back into these two little sphere things,
Right.
on the arm of the
like nodes
of the dish, yeah.
rods.
Yeah, so it hits that, goes into there. I forgot the term, but that turns it into a picture and through a coax cable into your TV.
Fuck out of here.
And that satellite's somewhere over Florida.
Yeah.
And I'm angling it just perfect, getting the angle right, getting it's called the azimuth. So you gotta get it's 43 degrees here in New York, or maybe 34. I don't know, but it's 34 degrees of elevation basically. It's the right, elevation to hit that sucker down there in Florida.
Jeez.
And it always stays in place.
But I will say, it is believable because I feel like anytime I've been at someone's house that had Dish.
It's a great picture. Great picture.
So you had a good experience. But anytime the weather is fucked, it's like cloudy day.
As a Dish employee, right, you get free Dish.
Right.
You don't have to pay anything. I think I pay like $5 a month for the receiver. And I had the best package, like a $300 package. Only one time, I think it was at Christmas Eve, we had a big snowstorm 2 or 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And maybe 3 years ago now. And that's the only day I had bad image on my Dish. It was bad snow, blizzard, windy.
So it was like snow caked on there?
I don't know. It was great all the other times. But it must have been the thickness of the clouds.
Wow.
It was super thick. And the storm was coming from the south. And the satellites were positioned in the south. Because if you go into Florida and look at a Dish, it's basically a bird bath. It's pointing straight up. Because the satellite's right above you.
I bet you the birds do go in there.
Yeah. But then that satellite is taking signals from another dish from the corporate, or not corporate, but the broadcast companies.
Yeah.
So it's shooting up from some location, I forgot where, like Colorado, up to the satellites. And then the satellite's shooting it back down to my house right here. It's just amazing to think about, like, what we do for TV.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, doesn't.
We're just chilling.
Yeah. And now I've seen Verizon, they have satellites for their phone service because they're advertising never having bad service again.
Oh.
So they're using satellites for your cell phone. No more towers.
They're
Well, they probably still got towers, but to enhance coverage, I'm sure
like
they're using
supplemental.
A satellite. Yeah. And I bet Dish is pissed because Dish bought Boost Mobile, and they're trying to compete with Verizon, the big three. And they're, we got the best 5G. We're building all these towers, this and that. Little do they know they can just use their satellites for the cell phone all along.
Man. Do you use your phones, they get 5G?
Oh.
You. Do your phones get 5G?
Yeah. I think.
Have you noticed any...
No, not this one. Sometimes it says 5G, I think.
I haven't really
Not
noticed...
out here. I don't think you have 5G out here. No.
I had like a...
It's not that... I don't notice the difference.
I don't either. I had like a thing on my phone where I could switch to make 5G the default.
Oh.
I had to get rid of that because what I found is if 5G is the default, if 5G is not good, it's not automatically picking up 4G.
Struggling. Yeah, it's struggling to keep that. It wants to keep that 5G. Yep.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know what all the... Like, do you remember the conspiracies, like, when 5G started coming out?
Yeah.
People were like, oh, dude, it's the same... Like, it's the same shit as... I can't remember. They were like, it's frying your insides.
Your brain, yeah. Yeah, people are crazy. I'm sure it's not... You think about all this stuff floating through the air, all the signals, the radio waves, microwaves, radiation, and everything coming from every direction. This is weird that, how we're
even
not
just
more
in this
fucked
room.
Up. Oh, yeah.
Right?
I got 2 cell phones here. You have a cell phone. You got your laptop.
Laptops, the light.
The light radiation.
We're just getting pounded right now.
Pounded with stuff. And somehow we're living. We're adjusting.
It's weird.
Yeah.
We're barely doing it.
Yep.
But do you think that... I've been hearing a lot of talk about the idea that there's been other... what do you call it? Civilizations.
Yeah.
And like there's a point that every civilization has gotten to just about where they get to a certain point where they're not better than the natural occurrence of natural disasters and stuff. They ultimately
Yeah.
they get wiped out.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you think that's something that is pretty close for us, or do you think that we're like doing a pretty all right job of combating stuff?
I don't think we can combat if it's going to happen.
It's gonna
Let's say
happen.
like a asteroid, comet, meteorite, or something hits the Earth. This big
Yeah.
space rock.
Yeah.
I don't think we can combat that. It's just all about luck and timing when something's going to hit. Same thing with like a volcano or Yellowstone's going to erupt. They keep saying, how can you prepare for that?
I guess
You can't mitigate it. Or if the sun wants to explode, right? Because eventually it's going to explode. All stars do, right?
Yeah.
You're dead at that point. You probably might have 10 seconds to live looking at it. Oh shit, that's pretty. And then
Done.
done.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, if I were to go out via natural disaster or something,
The sun blowing up would be the one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think if
I think it'd be pretty quick, pretty painless.
it's like I don't know, Mother Nature's like, all right, good night. But if you died from like nuclear or something like that, that'd also it'd be quick, instantaneous, but a little bit
Maybe.
more terrifying, I think, than the
Yeah.
sun exploding.
There'll be I think about the people in that airplane that crashed recently.
Which
It is-
one?
The one going the one that went to the river. That crashed into a helicopter.
Oh, in DC. Yeah.
They're probably some people are probably still alive going down.
Yes. Well, the helicopter
No, you're probably dead.
hit the plane,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
allegedly.
And the plane was landing.
Plane was landing. Yep,
Yeah.
low altitude. Probably 200, 300 miles per hour.
So what we know at least is the airplane, the captains, the pilots were doing the right thing on the airplane. The helicopter was where the part of the air came from.
That's what they say. The helicopter was 300 feet above elevation. It was at 300 feet. It's supposed to be at 200, which flying in aviation, 100 feet is really not big distant. Like you could, like that, be 100 feet and be like
Right.
nothing. So that's not a big distance.
Right.
I think going from like 5,000 to like 3,000, that's a pretty good big dip in elevation. But 100 feet when you're flying a helicopter airplane isn't a big change. At least from when I play Flight Simulator. I drop 100 feet pretty quick. I can go up 100 feet pretty quick.
Yeah,
It's
it
not a
does.
big
I mean,
difference.
it happens. It happens pretty quick.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
100 feet.
just for being.
So
In an
the
airplane.
pilot flying that chopper, I don't know. I have no idea what they're thinking or what the scenario was. Night vision goggles. They say, there were night vision goggles. I hated using night vision goggles back when in my day.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Did
I
it
really-
seem like they like kind of impeded?
Yeah. And that flying, and I'm sure this is, how many years ago now? 13 years ago since I last used those. So flying, I don't know, equate to be in the air. It might be different, might be better. Technology, I like wearing, it's called like a FLIR or thermal imaging. I like that way better in the dark, at least for what I had to use it for. But flying, I don't know. Made that play a factor using night vision goggles.
Yeah, they'd be sketchy.
I almost rather not use a night vision, but
Just YOLO.
yeah.
Follow the maps. I mean, it's a lot of
Or
what,
you-
what they do,
Yeah,
right?
but Blackhawks have like all this, I would think, these radars to help prevent collisions and missile strikes. And
Right.
And I'm talking, I shouldn't be taking because I don't know nothing about a Black Hawk, but I would think it has stuff on board to detect that collision before it happened.
Yeah. Well, I think they were asked if they could see that airplane, and they had confirmed that they did
Yes.
see it.
But there are two.
There was two, so they think that they saw the other one.
Yeah. And
But-
how the imaging looks, they show the radar.
Yeah.
The helicopter was here. This is a plane going to land. Like, here's the airport, so the plane was coming around like this. I think they thought they were trying to get out of the way by turning, but all of a sudden that plane turned to make its final descent onto the runway.
It was too late.
So I think they thought they were avoiding the collision, but really the plane was making its final move to get into place for the runway. So, we're getting out of the way, we'll turn, and all of a sudden that plane turned too. Because the plane's thinking, okay, the helicopter is going to move out my way. I have authority to land here, right?
Right.
So, given by the control tower.
Something went
I don't know, something.
wrong.
Yeah, allegedly.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I really don't want to fly.
Yeah, my mom's going to fly soon. She's going out to Portland on Wednesday, so I'm sure that's a little nerve-wracking for old Ma, but
You gotta look up how many Black Hawk helicopters they have out in
Oregon,
Oregon.
probably a lot. A lot of attacks could come from the West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got China over there and everything, Russia.
Geez, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything over there. Yep. That area I wouldn't want to live in.
I know.
Just safety. I think where we live here is the best spot to be geographically for weather.
Yeah.
Protection from foreign threats.
You got Canada.
Oh, I'm not afraid of Canada. I think we could be Canada if we wanted to. They'd probably thank us as we're beating them up. Thank you, ma'am. Another.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, my fault.
Sorry.
Sorry. Soda.
Hey, soda.
Soda. But yeah, so I think this is the best area to live. We got a big lake, fresh water nearby, plenty of tree coverage. Temperatures are never too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they get a little cold, but not going to kill you. And storms aren't bad. I can withstand a snowstorm.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'll take a little bit of cold to not have to worry about.
A hurricane or tornado.
Yeah, or like fires.
Fires, which
Yeah,
you
it's a
never know.
big one.
Fires could happen anywhere. But yeah,
Yeah.
historically, not many fires in upstate New York.
Right. Just like house fires and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still-
But forest fires, there could
Still
be.
big fires, but
Yeah.
still big
Yeah.
fires.
A lot of house fires, too. Yeah. I saw that. A business caught on fire the other night. Yeah. Just a lot of arson going on out there, allegedly.
Some arson, some.
Some not.
Natural.
Some homicides.
You know what scares me is these houses that are just exploding. That scares me.
Yeah.
Because that's something I've like the old oven we used to have. Every time I would turn the oven on, it would it would smell like gas.
Well, that's a problem. Yeah. You might want to get a new one.
So yeah,
You
we have
did.
a
Good.
new one.
Yeah, good.
Now.
Houses exploding. You would need. I don't want to get into the calculation of it, but it has to be the perfect mixture of gas to have an explosion like that.
Even if natural gas was just shooting out.
Yeah, if you have so at 5%, it's called LEL,
Mm-hmm.
the less explosive level. 5%, you're going to get a little whoosh.
Okay.
It won't be a big explosion. 10%, you're going to get a big explosion. But once you get over 10, there's so much gas in the air. Because what do you need for fire?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, fuel,
Mm-hmm.
and a spark, right? So once you get so much gas in a certain area, like let's say this room's filled with gas,
Yeah.
and you get over a certain limit, it's going to choke that oxygen out. There's going to be no oxygen to have an explosion. So you're going to get another whoosh of effect. And
Interesting.
it won't be an explosion because technically there's no oxygen there to ignite that or,
Right.
make it. So you won't get like a loud explosion.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. So those instances where you see a house explode, it's like the perfect combination. And then typically it's someone tampering with something.
That they shouldn't.
Yeah. Or doing a repair that they shouldn't do on a gas appliance.
Yeah.
At least in my knowledge, my little bit of knowledge.
I used to think maybe I can do my own water tank. And I said, you know what?
No, you could.
It's probably not hard, but it's
No.
so foreign to me. Dude, I'm not trying to go out that way. You know what I mean? Like I just don't.
No, I think it'd be pretty safe because you're not doing anything inside the hot water tank.
Yeah.
The worst thing you got to worry about is your gas connection going into the tank.
So you shut that off.
Yeah, shut your gas off, take apart shut your water off, drain it. Unhook your water going in and out, the copper pipes, right?
Yeah.
Unhook your gas. Throw out your old water tank, bring your new water tank down, connect it with the water and then the gas fittings. And then I would do a bubble test.
Yeah.
Turn on the gas, light it, then do a bubble test on your gas pipe that you just connected into your hot water tank and see if that starts bubbling, see if you got a leak. And if you don't have any bubbles, you're good.
What if you do the old lighter test?
Yeah, you do a flame match test. Do a match test, yeah. You do more want to do a match test on your when you're for trying to figure out the draft.
Yeah.
That's another hard part. I think depending on your hot water tank, how it drafts the carbon monoxide, the CO.
You made it seem easy. I think based on this,
I think it'd be
based on this advice that you gave, I think there's going to be at least one person that's going to be like, "Al said I could do it."
Not a professional. Get hire a HVAC company or whatever to do it. Doug could help, right? I'm sure he's installed a hot water tank. I'm sure he can confirm.
I think he could figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could probably figure it out.
Plumbers install hot water tanks, right? Plumbing, he does, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows. Ask him.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
He does mostly like commercial. Well, he does do residential as
Yeah.
well.
We can work together on it. It'd be a good episode for the podcast.
Well, I don't need one.
Oh.
I have a new one.
Yeah, I got a new one.
I just fucking hate it
Why do you hate it?
because it sucks. I got sold something that because I don't know what I'm talking about with this stuff, right?
I can tell.
Thank you.
But it's fine though.
The guy
That's what I
took
like
us
about
from a gas-powered, a gas-fed hot water tank and got us one of these heat pump style water tanks. So we got a bigger tank, but we run out of hot water a lot quicker. It's terrible.
Do you have a heat pump furnace too?
No,
Okay, thank God.
no.
Not saying nothing wrong with heat pumps, but in our region, heat pumps are not ideal
Yeah.
due to the cold weather.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It's still got to have gas going to it, right? As a backup, if there's not enough
No,
hot air outside to
No.
convert the. I'll have to check it out.
dude. It's terrible. Basically, so I told Doug about this after
After you did it,
I
After he
already
sold it to
agreed
you?
to it. Yeah, after exactly.
what do you say? You're nuts.
He's like, oh man, he goes, I would have pointed you in the direction of a regular one or
Yeah.
paying a little bit extra money and doing the on demand.
On demand, I think that's where it's at.
So yeah, I have the
But it's
heat
not your
pump.
forever home, so.
No, it's not. I have the heat pump option, which is like the default option, and then I could switch it to full electric.
Okay, I would switch it to full electric in this weather.
Okay,
Because what a heat pump does, right?
pulls the heat.
Pulls the heat from outside and converts it into heat to heat your water.
So it's pulling it from our basement. So if we have our furnace going and we have extra
Oh,
ducts,
it's pulling from your basement even?
yeah.
Wow.
So we do
Your basements
have
are cold as fuck.
it is, but we have when they installed our new furnace, we had them put an extra duct that's blowing into the basement because it's where our bedroom is.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's cooler. So it's warmer. So essentially, we're fucking ourselves because it's pumping hot air in there, and then this hot water tank is taking it.
Yeah.
So
I would leave it on electric in this weather.
okay. Yeah.
Do you have an option just do electric only?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
I'm so pissed that I agreed to that. I
It's a
should
good
have done.
selling point when you go sell a house because some idiot won't know.
I know.
Not calling you an idiot, sorry. Some person won't know and buy it. Like, oh, yeah, that sounds great. Saving the earth.
I'll talk it up. Yeah, I just got this new heat pump.
Yeah. A heat pump.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, don't Google it.
No, it sucks. Like, how do we have a bigger tank but we have less hot water?
Yeah, I would definitely get rid of or turn off the heat pump function in this weather.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that tonight if I can remember.
Yeah. Should be easy switch, I would think.
Yeah, it's got like a screen on it and everything.
Yeah.
I can hook my phone
Oh,
up
nice.
to it.
That's cool.
I haven't been able to get my phone hooked up to it, or else I could change it right
You
now.
right now. Yeah, I would do that and then let me know. I'm really curious. Because I think you're going to be night and day. And you'll be, okay, this is good water heater.
We also
Just
do
use a lot of
have
electric.
We also do have. It's Val, me, her brother, and Grandma. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of people pulling from it, but there's no reason that I
You should
run
be able
out
to take a
of
shower back to back.
Yeah, and it's very touch and go with that.
And now you're doing your dark showers like I do. And sitting on the toilet before you go in.
I still haven't done that yet. No, I'm doing the dark shower. No, I am doing the dark shower. Come back.
Just leave.
Fucking out of here.
I'm done.
It's your
You're
house.
done.
It's your house. You go to bed. Where's Al? Yeah, been doing
Upstairs, all lights are off. Fuck.
I've been doing the dark showers, but I haven't been turning the water on.
Try it. But do it cold water. Turn on cold
Yeah.
and sit there and take a poop. When you really got to take a bad poop,
Yeah.
do it. That's the most rewarding thing in life.
All right.
And I think that's why I work so hard to have those moments.
To do
That's my
that.
little greedy moment.
Oh man. Big. I guess I'll say a big life event update.
Yeah.
Not that big. This is.
Let's
I
hear it.
really just oversold it. But we switched. Today was the first day that we are doing no diapers for the 2-year-old.
Look at you. I'm proud.
We're doing undies,
Donnie wants no part of that.
dude. It's gonna be good. Today it was not good. We were in. Okay, where's the first instance? We went to breakfast this morning. Not the place we originally talked about.
Yeah.
Uh,
Batavia, Illinois.
yeah, we went to Batavia, Illinois, almost on accident. So
Still driving there. Fuck.
we were at our table at the restaurant,
Uh-huh.
and the 2-year-old she goes under the table, and she's just being a 2-year-old, just fucking around.
Yeah.
And eventually, like 2 minutes later, she's coming back up, and I pick her up, get her on the seat. She's fucking soaked.
Yeah.
Soaked. So that was the first incident. We change her. We go out to the reservation, and then after that, we go to Costco. We're at Costco. We're in one of the aisles, and her and I, the baby and I, are just walking around. We're just fucking
do her
around,
thing. Yeah.
and she just stops and like looks down, and all of a sudden, you just see piss coming down her leg. She's wearing pants. Piss coming down her leg, and there's like a little puddle on the floor. And I'm like, fuck. And the good thing is, she feels now when she's going pee.
Yeah, so she knows.
Yeah, she knows what happens. So I think the whole point is to get them to the point where they do not
I
like
want to
being.
do this anymore.
Yeah, sit and
Yeah.
piss. So, but she's doing good. She sits on the toilet. She pretends and like makes the face like she's going, but she hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we tried with Donnie. We don't trust him without diapers yet. Just, I don't know. He more wants to play with himself on the toilet seat. He's sitting there. Than focus on the
that's
task.
funny. But does he actually? He'll actually sit on the seat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good start.
Yeah.
He's not scared of the toilet.
No,
Do you
he
tell him
loves
do you get him flushing after,
Yeah.
even if he's not going?
Yeah, and he waves bye-bye to the
Right.
the tank.
So
yeah.
I mean, he's almost there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
It just takes time.
Boys take longer too, and I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
What's up with us, Hale? What's up?
We're
with
fucked up.
Wait.
We're just, I don't know, crazy. So, what's your other topics? What do you got? What do you got for me? I got so much knowledge here. I don't know what to do.
Wearing sunglasses during a podcast. All right, here we go. It's a good one. There's two good ones. What's some like old technology that you miss? You know,
Oldest piece of technology that I miss.
that you got to be a part of as part of your life that you miss.
One of my best memories as a kid. It's probably Christmas 1998. Getting a Nintendo 64.
That's the fucking best day of your life, right there.
Yeah. And playing it with my sister throughout that Christmas day. I still remember the candy cane flavor I had. That's how vivid of a memory it is, like blueberry candy cane. And we're playing Banjo-Kazooie on N64.
What a great game.
I know. And we're sharing it each time someone's died. The bear dies, I play. And the bear dies again, she plays. So we switch on and off.
That's a great system.
Yeah.
That's a really good system.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best pieces of technology I can think of right now. Flip phones, I do miss having just a basic old flip phone sometimes.
Yeah.
But other than that, what else is different technology-wise?
I guess phones are a pretty big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say back, I don't know if you guys remember this. This is a classic, but there was a electronics store called Circuit City.
Yep.
And I felt like we went there quite often.
Yeah. To get CDs.
Yeah, I don't even know why. We would go there. And they had these free AOL trial internet CDs that you could, you try for like 30 days. And I have this vivid memory where we had a computer that it was for everyone to use at my mom's house, and
Is this on Haskins?
this was Haskins,
Wow.
and I remember getting one of those free CDs and going to work. I don't know what I just have this memory. I could be completely
When you
wrong.
going to work, like getting porn?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not at this point. I didn't know what porn was.
Yeah, me either.
A couple years later, I knew. But I popped that thing in the computer, downloaded it, started filling out all this information. I don't know how, I got my mom's social security number because they asked for all this stuff.
Yeah, you knew.
And dude, I fucking hooked the house up with internet.
Wow. So you had it at a young age, this technology
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah. I was just always interested. My dad's like an IT
Yeah, I think your dad's into
manager.
that. Yeah.
So
oh, yeah.
bring
He does it
your
for a
kid to
living.
work day was fucking laptop
Awesome.
paradise for me, which I loved laptops. AKA I got like 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them. I'll borrow one.
Yeah, dude, you want to buy a gaming laptop that I haven't been able to sell?
How much?
I'll sell it to you for my cost. What did I pay for it?
What kind of games can I play?
$475.
Like Farming Simulator?
No, it's like actual games. You can play like fucking Xbox games on there.
I like playing Farming Simulator because you can
play
release
that
cool
too.
mods
Yeah,
when they're
you
online.
can, you can
or on
play
a
that too.
computer. PC. No, I don't have the cash for that. Save up for a truck.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. So, yeah, computers, young age, AOL. I remember that. I also miss, would you call this a piece of technology? AOL Messenger or Instant Messenger? Is that a piece? Or is that like a...
That's technology, the ability to
Yeah, I miss that too.
to message. Yeah,
I don't know if we were friends when that was popular. 'Cause I remember
What was your tag? What was your
something Trans Am or something.
okay?
Trans Am Man 69. I don't know.
I feel like I remember it.
Yeah.
If I feel like maybe we were on there because I remember I'd get home from school, and the first thing I would do is go down
Yeah.
and like be on there talking to like whatever girl I was afraid to talk to
Yeah.
in school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
I always asked out girls. Never worked out. Hey,
No.
will you date me? Oh, sorry, no.
but do you have like the vivid memory of the time that I came over your house for a sleepover? We hung out. We were on fucking AOL Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
Remember who we were talking to?
J-Mac?
No.
I don't know.
No, it was one of the girls you dated.
First dated?
I don't know if she was your first girlfriend.
The one that lived down the street from you?
No, before her.
Julia?
Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you were like, I don't know if you were like afraid to talk to her.
Very afraid.
You know, but I was like, dude,
You
fucking-
helped me so much, bro.
Like, give me this. Dude, I felt so bad to an extent from that because I felt like, I don't know. I felt cool that I was able to do that, but I also felt weird that
Set me up for failure because then when I'd go talk to her in person, I had none of that game.
yeah, neither would I though, in all fairness.
Oh, okay.
Like
no, you had game. In
I wouldn't be
person.
able to translate I was better. I'm better on Messenger. But that was I just
Yeah.
that's like a memory I have, and I remember sitting there just fucking
Yeah, master. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like smoozing
Smoosh. Hitting the send button, too, is so satisfying.
and scary.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's fine, dude. We'll just say it. You're like, I don't know. I'm like, fucking send.
She loved it.
She loved it. She loved the AOL Messenger, Alex.
Yeah. But in person, Alex, not so much because I was super shy.
Yeah, but
Still am.
that was like the awkward time.
Yeah, somewhat 7th or 8th grade, probably.
No, you guys start. I don't know why I know this, but you guys started dating in high school, so it was like ninth grade.
No, this was 8th grade for sure.
No, really?
Yeah, I think we broke up before 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. Broke up.
Wow.
But it sounds funny saying it now because we're so young.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, I think it was around then, yeah.
those are fun times.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe we were talking and I didn't ask her out yet. And maybe that summer.
You can pull the. Yeah.
Maybe 8th grade into 9th grade. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, because I remember breaking my ankle just before freshman year. So I had to start freshman year in a new school, right? On crutches, the cast. I felt like an idiot.
Oh,
Trying to get around.
Yeah.
I'm all nervous already because it's a huge school. Locker, carrying my books.
stairs.
Yeah, stairs. How the fuck did I do stairs? I don't even remember that.
I don't know.
I don't think I was using an elevator.
Did they have one?
The God, it was like 3 stories.
Yeah, but it was an old building.
Yeah, I don't know. How the fuck did I get around? Whatever.
You did.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it. Yeah, now here I am. 15 years later. 15. Wow. Right? 15?
Yeah.
16? 16. So it's going to be 2025. We're at 2009. Yeah.
Yeah.
16 years.
Oh, and you got a birthday coming up too.
Yeah, big 3-4.
3-4.
Let's go.
What is that like?
Fucking sucks.
Are you not looking forward to it? Let's get this recognized.
I think I don't care either way.
It's all what you make it, right?
It is to a
It's
point,
all
but like
okay.
it's just another day. No, I don't get anything out of it, right? Turn 34. Like back in the day, turn 21, yeah, I could drink, or 18, I could drive after 9. 16, I get a license. They really set you up for failure with these birthdays. Because, I turned 16, okay, I can drive. Turn 18, I drive after 9.
Yeah.
Smoke cigarettes. And then 21, I can start drinking, I can buy a gun.
Yep.
And
then 25, your insurance will go lower.
Yeah.
If you've been all right.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
after that, nothing. Right? What's 30 matter? Nothing.
Well,
31?
after that, they only
Nothing.
celebrate the decades.
Do they?
Yeah, like
40.
50 is a big one.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know about 40, but 50 is definitely a pretty
Why
big.
celebrate? I'm how close to death now? 50? Got
Yeah.
like 30 years? Fuck.
I look at 50 as like the halfway mark.
Yeah.
Even though 100 is pretty
Probably not going to happen.
optimistic.
Yeah.
It might though.
Yeah, we'll see. I
With
don't know. It might be a
technology and
big
stuff.
thing. This birthday is going to be nothing special. I'm working.
You're gonna be working on your birthday.
I'm not going to waste a day off. Say that for when we can camp. The kid.
Yeah, that's true.
The kiddo.
Something to look forward to this
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
We'll go camping with Babushka.
Remember that one guy we met camping? That big ass fifth wheel? What are he doing right now? He wouldn't stop. Like he was hiding. Like I gotta bring the trash.
He was waiting for you.
I gotta bring the trash to the dumpster.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm walking. All of a sudden I see his feet underneath his truck moving, and he's like probably in a crouching position so I can't see him.
Yeah.
And he comes out. Hey, camper. Hey, neighbor.
Hey,
How you doing?
what was his name? Carl? Was it
I
Carl?
don't know. All I know is he had a Trans Am like me.
Yeah.
He had a Hellcat or something.
And he had a wife that was worth a shit.
Yeah.
That was in his words.
Yeah, he was a dick.
That was like one of the first things that he was talking about. He's like, yeah, I don't what did he say?
Well, yeah, she was trying to back him in.
She was trying to help him out,
Yeah.
back up this fifth wheel.
He was
Granted, the
getting
place
pissed.
he was trying to park
He
in
was an
it was
idiot.
rough.
Yeah, he's got it like a, I don't know how long, probably 40-foot fifth wheel. Huge. Should have been a 3-axle, probably 2 axles, but it should have been a 3-axle. It's a big one. And he was doing it in a 3/4 ton, Ram 2500 gasser, trying to bat. Oh my God, just. I don't know what he's thinking. If I ever buy one of those, I'm going just to big resorts like KOA.
Yeah.
They're set like you can do a pull through site. I'm not backing in a big 40-footer
Or I'm
into a
just gonna
small
plop
New
it
York State
somewhere.
campsite.
Or I'm putting it on a piece of land and living in it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
He even said it. He even said himself that size that
Too
he
big.
has was like, typically that's one that you would just leave somewhere.
leave somewhere, or I would travel. Like say I'm retired, I want to go to I'm gonna travel Southwest during the winter, something like that. Like,
Yeah.
where you don't have to work anymore, so you just drive around these long, destination sites. Let's say like Utah, Arizona, New Mexico.
I really get a Winnebago.
No, I'll probably get a pull. When I do retire, if I ever do, yeah, I'm gonna get a fifth wheel like that, and we're going out west. I'm gonna probably have one of the ones that you could store your. I probably want to get a motorcycle.
Little toy hauler.
Yeah, toy hauler. There you go. And that way, when we get out west, we can find a spot that we can keep the camper in the truck
Yeah.
and go on some long cruises and stay in a hotel or something with a bike, or have it probably be old at that point, so it can't tent camp. Just pack in your saddlebags,
Yeah.
right? Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be
Go on
fun.
a fucking ride and go through the desert, and then all of a sudden, that's camp here, and
One of the one of the guys from work, him and his buddies.
Oh, yep.
Did I already tell this story?
No, not in here. So you
Okay.
can go. Yeah.
So this past summer, one of his buddies had an idea of buying like used motorcycles, used motorcycles off Facebook
eBay.
or eBay, and fixing them up, and then going on a road trip from here to Florida.
How do you like it?
He said, honestly, he had the most comfortable bike. My buddy that works at the shop, he had a
Honda Goldwing, right?
Honda Goldwing.
Those are the best.
Dude,
That's a cruiser for sure.
so comfortable.
Yeah.
He said he was chilling, like he was the most comfortable.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
One of the other guys had a,
A little bopper one.
oh,
yeah.
he had a
Like you or
bopper.
something.
Oh, he said by the end, his ass was numb.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did that.
Yeah,
and
for
they
those,
just-
I would get like a Street Glide.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But he said that bike. So what he did is they rode the bikes down there, and I don't know what his other buddies did, but the idea was to ride the bikes down there and put them up for sale
Really?
and sell them because he bought this Goldwing for I think between $2,000 and $3,000, and dude, this thing was in fucking mint condition.
Yeah.
One owner, I believe, low miles, and I think he ended up making like $1,000 on it or something like that. But
Wow.
the idea is down south they can ride year round. So.
Yeah, so they sell for a little more. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And they're probably a little nicer. I didn't think about that because you're not riding for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
So you bring an older bike down. Oh, okay, it's a reverse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a reverse
So,
thing,
yeah, we want cars from down south because they're clean. No salt,
allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, from floods and shit.
But
Well, and yeah, and so they flew back.
yeah, he flew back.
That's
and,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like that I think I want to do is a goal of mine to in retirement.
I do it in a camper. Like the trip that I took from here to San Diego to help my sister move.
Yeah.
I would do that in like a camper
A Winnebago
or
or
a
RV?
camper van.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have to be a Winnebago. It could be smaller,
Yeah.
but that'd be really fun. I mean, the
Yeah,
views,
someday. Yeah, the views out there are amazing.
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And you just, I don't know, you plan your trip out, you just stop along the way, you pay
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 bucks for the night to
Yeah.
stay at a campground or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I think it'd be a good idea.
It'd be fun.
It's a goal. Gotta have goals. Stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. Really, it's just it's that piece of meat that's dangled over our head that we keep chasing.
Retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't look at retirement as like, oh, once I retire, I'm going to do this. As far as like waiting to do stuff for
Yeah.
when I retire,
Yeah.
because dude, Lord fucking knows. I mean, sometimes I wake up and I feel like shit already. So the idea that I'm going to wait till I'm retired
Yeah.
to do this stuff, I mean, it's just, I'm saying that. I'd be saying that in the current place where I feel good.
Yeah.
Whereas when I'm, close to 70, I might be like Sleepy
Crippled.
Joe.
Yeah. Sleepy Joe.
I might be like fucking
Yeah.
just sleeping everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. But that part I want to do, I can't really do now because I have to work every day, and
Yeah.
I don't want to waste 2 weeks of vacation driving.
That's
Because
fair
by the
enough.
time you get out there, you wasted almost a week.
Yeah.
Then you got to turn around and come back, and so I really want. If I'm going, it's gonna be like a month going out there.
Yeah.
Type situation.
Take that month off.
Yeah, I can't do that. That'd be all my vacation.
No. You could do that with a part-time job
Or remote. Yeah.
or remote job.
Yeah.
Does your job have any remote positions?
They do and did, but they're forcing everyone back. My type of position, no.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, if you talk to your uncle, maybe
Yeah.
he had that, but now they want to run an office.
Yeah, I know he was definitely remote when he first started.
Yeah, and he might still, because it's depending on how they offer the positions and stuff, right? They can't
They can't withdraw.
draw that. Yeah,
Yeah, I actually don't remember. I'd have to talk to him. We see him once every couple months. They come
Yeah.
up here. Maybe they'll be up for Valentine's Day,
maybe. There you go. Have him come in on the show. Valentine's Day special.
right?
Well, what else you got on that list there? Or is that
Oh no, there's a big list. I'm just trying to figure out what are
it? Good topic.
good topics. How are we doing on time, by the way?
I don't know. You got the timer? No?
It's 8:00.
Yeah. How far along are we?
Let's say funny. I don't know. I don't work here. Hour and a half.
Yeah, so we should let's one more top.
One more.
Okay, we'll wrap it up for you guys. Appreciate you listening. Please keep listening to our show. Leave a comment if you want to on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok as well.
Let's see. Okay, I think I like this one. All right. You wake up in the year 1870. What's your first move?
Oh boy. And never living in 18. This is like I'm fall asleep tonight.
Dude,
like this.
First thing I'm doing, I'm gonna go get a fucking Sahlen's hot dog.
Yeah, because 1869. Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just had to squeeze that one in there.
I like that. It's a good one because
Yeah.
I find it funny. It was 1869. It must be their favorite number. You know, the 69.
Yeah.
No, 1870. What's significant about that year? Anything? I'll probably wake up and probably there's no work to do except for living.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Be
look.
in the woods.
What was happening in 1870?
Probably be out in the mountains. Just cut some wood in the morning. Chop some wood, split some wood.
Let's see.
Get a fire going.
In 1870, many significant events took place, including the ratification of the 15th Amendment, the beginning of the Franco-Prussian War, and the invention of the telephone.
Telephone.
Yeah.
Alexander Bell.
Yeah. Good guy, right?
Right? Is it Alexander Bell or Graham Bell?
You're asking the wrong guy,
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
The territory of Utah granted women full suffrage.
Why do they call it suffrage?
I was just going to...
It's such a weird word.
It is.
It sounds so bad.
But it's not.
It's good.
Women's suffrage.
You want women to have suffrage, right?
I mean, I guess so.
Are we getting that right? Elizabeth Warren. What's the lady that first voted in New York? Elizabeth something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
From Rochester or from
Yeah.
Seneca Falls.
Susan
Not
B.
Elizabeth
Anthony.
Warren. I was thinking Elizabeth Warren.
There she is.
Susan B. Anthony.
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone.
Alexander Graham Bell. I was close. I had all three names.
Dude, I'm not going to lie, 1870 was booming.
Sounds pretty lit.
The telephone, the first practical incandescent light bulb was invented. And don't forget this one, James Clerk Maxwell published his theory of electromagnetism.
Yeah. Huge. What's the 15th Amendment?
Jesus.
It's not slavery, is it? I think 1865 was the Civil War, right?
It prohibits the federal government and each state from denying or abridging a citizen's right to vote on account of race, color, or
There you go.
previous
Okay.
condition of servitude.
I knew it was something along that with equal rights.
Solid.
Yeah, good
Solid.
stuff.
Just a good one.
We're always progressing. That's why I like us about a country.
Yeah.
We made it started with dark times.
Yeah.
And continue those dark times here and there. But we always try to work out and come out for the better. And we do.
I mean, times were definitely
America.
a lot more dark back then. So the idea that some of these people our age or even younger have this feeling of like we're going back, there's no chance. All right.
No,
I don't know if I'm just being too optimistic, but first off, I can't imagine America at least going back to slavery.
No.
What else? I can't imagine that we're ever going to be involved in a dictatorship.
No. I don't think so.
Call me optimistic.
Stuff would have to really go bad.
First off, there's more people. There's more people that have weapons.
And more awareness.
There's more awareness. We have social media.
Yeah.
I just don't see that happening.
No.
I mean, I feel like if a dictatorship was real and present, that would be a moment where everybody would come together and realize it. Because, you know, even though people on the left want to think that people on the right are supporting someone who is going to be
a dictator.
a dictator, I would never support someone who was.
No.
Who I actually believed was a dictator.
Yeah.
So
And there's the check and balances and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
our founding fathers were geniuses in this regard.
I'd relax. They were like 17, Alex.
They were freaking brilliant. 3 separate branches of government. One not controlling more than the other. They can oh no, I use my powers saying you can't do that. And the executive branch says, hey, you can't do that. And then finally rests with the Supreme Court where you serve lifetime terms and you can't be really influenced on different things to appeal to voters. And no, you make decisions based off what the Constitution says, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I think that goes unnoticed a lot with how important that is to our everyday life here and having freedom in America.
Yeah. Well, other countries don't have governments that have checks and balances, right?
No, I don't think so. Well, some do, but not to the extent how we do.
No.
And I think that kind of hurts us in some ways, too restrictive, but it protects us from someone doing something too radical.
There's some good and some bad, right?
Yeah.
It's good
that
really
slows down. Government's slow.
Yeah.
So, even now, I think the Trump administration's still trying to get people confirmed. That's taking forever, but hey, it's a check and balance. We don't want these crazies coming in.
Right.
All these people in the Congress have to vote for it. The people that represent us from the states. It just goes really slow because of it, but I think it helps long term. Keep us not swinging too far to the left or too far to the right. The saying is, we're no matter what side you're on, you're still, whatever wing you're on, you're still one eagle. You got your left wing or your right wing. We're still the American eagle.
Right.
Yeah, our bald eagle, whatever the hell our bird is.
Speaking of which, I saw one dead in the road earlier.
A bald eagle? Oh my God! We're on the Parkway.
Done. Yeah, we were going out to the Resi.
Oh, not the Parkway. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, because Parkway, they have a whole bunch of fun fact here in Hamlin. We have a whole family of bald eagles. There's a couple big nests that you always see bird watchers trying to see if they get a glimpse of them flying in.
They're just chilling out here.
Yeah, we saw one once. It was sitting on the roof of a shed, 2 houses down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a huge bird.
Was that the you were telling me you were shooting at that one or something?
No. All of a sudden, DC's here. No. Never discharge a firearm within 500 feet of a house.
Yeah.
It's against the law. I don't break the law.
Yeah, is that the one you were shooting at?
No, they're huge. They're amazing birds. But I forgot the saying's so great. But it's the left and right wing is of the same bird or something like that. So no matter how far left you are, how far right you are,
still part
we're
of the
still
same...
on the same bird.
Yeah.
We're still connected.
It's very true.
Yeah.
We're a lot closer in ideology than we
like to think.
But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Just keep it moving, keep the people around.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Doing your thing.
Yeah.
Tell your ma.
You got to tell your ma.
That's the biggest thing. Tell your ma.
Tell your ma. Merch coming soon. Tell your ma.
Coming soon. Tell your ma. Make sure you're taking DCs. Very important to your health.
Yeah, if you're drinking
water, nah.
Get out of here with the water. Your body's got enough water. Your body's made of what?
70.
70?
I don't know.
Your body's made of Google, 70 to 80% water.
GTP it.
I don't want to look it up. I feel bad looking it up. I should know it. You look it up.
I gotta look, and then we gotta end.
I don't want that Google in my Google search.
It's not Google. It's gonna be Chat GTP.
Okay, so it's not gonna remember.
So it's okay.
It's just a faster Google. Oh God, I feel like a fucking idiot. But you know what? My job doesn't depend on me knowing how much water is in someone's body. All right.
I was off. You're wrong. I was wrong. The human body is made up about 60% of water on average. However, this can vary depending on factors like age, sex, and body composition. For example, men tend to have higher percentages of water in their bodies because of aging, around 60 to 65%, due to having more muscle mass, which holds more water.
That checks out.
Yeah, it checks.
Yep.
Women typically have a lower percentage, as they usually have more body fat, which contains less water than muscle.
Okay.
Water is crucial for various bodily functions, such as regulating temperature, transporting nutrients, and removing waste. The percentage of water is different in parts of the body. Also, I fucked that up. The percentage of water in different parts of the body also varies. With organs like the brain, about 75% water, and lungs, around 83% water, having higher water content.
That's wild.
Yeah. And you hear, folks, that's our show.
Ending it off on some facts.
And some facts
for the
Stay
day.
hydrated.
You're welcome.
I know I joke around DC, but make sure you drink your water.
Yeah,
Go in the polar plunge.
Stay balanced, baby.
Yeah.
Gotta get that alkalinity.
Those you gotta get balanced.
Gotta get balanced. New Balance.
Oh, I gotta buy a pair.
Forget
My
about
New
it.
Balance is erect.
Erectum. Tell your ma.
Tell you, ma. It's Gone Fishing Podcast every Wednesday.
Not about fishing,
New
baby.
episodes.
We don't talk about fishing. People are gonna comment.
Someone did comment about fishing. That's hilarious.
They're like, dude, I love fishing. I
I
gotta check it out.
The joke's on him. If you're listening right now, joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
It's not about fishing.
The
You
only
should read
time-
the fine print.
What does this sign say?
No fishing.
No fishing. Not even allowed to.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Love you guys.
Love you. Good
Have
night.
a great night. See you next week.
See you, Mike.
Love you, ma. That was a dinger.
That was the day.
Oh.
Oh, God. Is it just me that's hard right now?